Hello, my name is Michael Oyagha. I welcome you to this season of Let's Talk Africa. Now, for this season, we are looking at money. We know that a lot of persons are having challenges with money. Some don't know how to make money. Some don't know how to manage money. Some don't know how to invest their money. So I've decided to take up this topic on money and then try to see how we can help you to understand the issue of money. Remember, on Let's Talk Africa, we want to hear you talk and then we listen to you. Now, at the end of the session, you can always ask us your questions and we'll be here to help you resolve whatever challenge or whatever questions that you may have. So this season, like I said, we are talking about money. Now, but before we go into the talk proper, it's important for us to sound this note of warning. We are not talking about money doubling schemes. There are a lot of money doubling schemes out there that many people are falling victims to. We are not talking about pyramid schemes or Ponzi schemes. Neither are we talking about the get rich quick schemes. Many of them are out there, like I said, and people are falling victims. So you may want to ask yourself, why are we here? If you're not talking about the mumu money making methods, we're not talking about the money doubling schemes, we're not talking about the get rich quick schemes, then why are we here? Very simple. We are here to learn how I make my money. Very simple. How I make my money. It is not what I do to make my money, but how I make my money. There are two different things. Now, in the course of the program, you will get to understand better what I mean by that. Now, a professor was lecturing the students in the class, and he came into the classroom with a bottle of water. And he asked the students, the bottle of water was filled to the brim, and he asked them, can this bottle be filled with water? And they were like, we don't know. Some said no, some said yes. Now, majority said no because the bottle was already filled with water. So the question is, how can it be filled with water when it's already full? Now, the professor said it's very simple. All you need to do is to empty the bottle, the water from the bottle, and then refill the water or refill the bottle. Now, for you to learn from whatever it is we are going to say on this program, you must be ready first to unlearn and then learn and relearn. We are human beings and we keep learning. Somebody said the day you stop learning, that is the day you start dying. Now, before we go into the depth of what we have to say, we want to debunk some of the myths that people have about money, misconceptions that people have about money, and then we show you alongside the reality about money. Number one myth is that money can't buy you happiness. Well, if money can't buy you happiness, the question is it poverty that will buy you happiness? Now, in as much as I agree to an extent that money can't buy you happiness, I also believe that money can buy you what will make you happy. Money can buy you what will make you happy. For example, you are sick, money cannot buy you good health, but money can get you good medical attention anywhere in the world. So if anybody tells you that money can't buy you happiness, tell the person that is not totally true, because money can buy you what will make you happy. All right. The next one is money is not everything. True. But money answereth all things. That is what the Bible said. What does that mean? It means that money makes everything possible. Money makes everything possible. You want to take a journey maybe from any country in Africa to any part of the world, money makes it very easy for you to transport. You can either go by air, which is better if you are going from one country to the other. You just get the ticket and then off you go. Now, if you say, oh, I don't want to go by air because you don't have money, can you imagine how long it will take you to go by road? Or can you imagine how long it will take you to trek from Lagos, for example, to maybe Ghana or any other country in Africa? So money is not everything, yes, but money makes everything possible. Money is the root of all evil. This is a big, big, big lie. And unfortunately, a lot of people believe it, that money is the root of all evil. That's not true. What the Bible said is the love of money is the root of evil. So what the scriptures is trying to discourage is the love of money and not money itself. As a matter of fact, from my personal study, I came to realize that Jesus Christ spoke so much about money. The parables, his teachings, the illustrations he gave, over 50% of them was on money. Well, you can check it out from the Bible. That is what I've been able to discover. Now, why is it important for us to debunk these myths about money? The reason is that if you don't have the right perception of money, then you can't get it, because it is what you conceive that you will receive. I read a book by M.J. DeMarco on Unscripted, and it talked about the paradox of practice. That is, people telling you to do what they are not doing. Now, in this program, we are not telling you what we are not doing. The principles we are going to be sharing are personal principles. They are personal experiences that we have gotten over time. These are principles that we have applied. It has worked for us, and we felt, why not? Let's share it with the public. Peradventure, it can also help somebody out there. Now, there is this man I used to know when I was growing up. His name was Mr. Moneyhard. Now, the name sounds funny, but that was his name, Mr. Moneyhard. Money is hard. And really, I can say that money was actually hard for that man. I knew him for a long time, used to come to our house, was a friend to my dad, and it was really difficult for him. At the end of the day, the family fell apart, the children became wayward, nothing to write home about. Why? Because his name was Mr. Moneyhard. For him, money was hard. But the question is money really hard to make? Everybody wants to make money, okay? Some through legitimate means, others through hook and crook. Some people believe that money making is mysterious. There is nothing mysterious about money or about making money. While to some, making money is a matter of luck, others believe that you have to be fortunate for you to make money. But can I say to you that from my experience, I've come to discover that nobody is poor. Yes, and nobody is wealthy. We all have the potential. Every one of us have the potential to either be wealthy or to be poor. Let me break it down. Have you ever seen anybody who was poor before and then later became wealthy? Or have you seen somebody who was wealthy before and later became poor? What happened in the two cases is the potentials. So somebody who was wealthy before can be poor later if he doesn't work on his potentials. And somebody who was poor before can be wealthy if he works on the potential. So what matters is what you do with what you have inside of you. Nobody was born wealthy. Nobody was born poor. Forget about your background. It's not about your background. It's not about the place you were born. It is about what you do with the potentials that you have inside of you. I read a book by Maxwell, Daniel Maxwell, and it talked about what did the dog see. The story of David and Goliath also is another book written by the man. And all the book was just trying to say is somebody can be an underdog, and from being an underdog, becoming a known figure. Just like David in the Bible was a nobody, but by the time he killed Goliath, his name became known all over Israel. And the women began to sing, about him, saying that Saul has killed 1,000, but David has killed 10,000. Now, what happened? David, who was an underdog, as it were, used his potentials and then made his name famous, became wealthy, became rich. Everybody wanted to associate with him. Saul, who was wealthy, at the end of the day became a pauper because he didn't use his potentials very well. So it is all about what you make of your potentials. So I've realized that you can make money You can't make money, rather, except you understand what money is. You can't make money except you understand what money is, and except you have the right mindset about money. If you don't understand what money is, if you don't have the right mindset about money, then you can't make money. If you're going to make money, you must be deliberate about it. It's not something you wish. I wish I can make money. No, you must be deliberate about it. You must have an understanding of what money is, and you must have the right mindset. You don't need to be afraid of money. No, money is not a terror. Money is a necessity. Money is a tool if you really see it as a tool. So before we talk about understanding what money is, and before we talk about you having the right mindset about money, I will need you to pick a pen and your paper or a jotter and write down 5 goals, 5 financial goals. What do you want to achieve in your financial life? The reason is life without a goal is lived like a goat.